Oh. Did you know that the ghosts call their true love their ghoul friend?
I thought you was gonna be like my boo.
My boo. Oh, that's a good one.
Hey, what are you two doing? Come on, aren't you coming? What do you mean to do to us? Try using your brain.
Holy
shit, this is nuts. Let me show you.
What word? Now let me not mess up this joke. 1 second.
How are you feeling? I am Zero.
What's the word? Bird.
Bird. What three-letter word starts with gas?
I'm plenty friendly. Hold on.
Gas?
Yeah.
How can I forget?
What three-letter word starts with gas?
I don't know.
A car.
Huh? Oh, okay. I'm like, what do you mean starts with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm like, gas car? Who says that?
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55 cokes, 100 tater tots, 100 pizza, 100 tenders, 100 meatballs, 100 coffees. Friday night, am I right? I do want a shake though. Maybe I'll make my own shake.
Sounds like my kind of mukbang. I'm gonna. Oh God, I was trying to be like healthy.
We can have a mukbang in December. We can watch the Game Awards.
Oh,
It could be. Could have
maybe not that big, but
you could order 99 wings, 99 tenders, 99 French fries.
No.
99.
I don't know what money you're coming into, but
Oh wait, I have to choose, right?
I ate so much last weekend and now I'm gonna eat so much this weekend, but I think this will be an active weekend. We're doing some crazy things.
Okay. That's good.
I got the itinerary. 1 second, let me.
I want to see not to eat one package of Bulldog 2 times spicy. I ate one on stream when I was playing.
I don't want to see the after effects, so.
When I was playing.
We have one bathroom.
What was it? Little Nightmares? Little Nightmares. I've honestly had a tummy ache for the past 2 weeks. It hasn't been a good 2 weeks for me.
Now? Currently?
Yeah, for the past 2 weeks.
That's not related to Bulldog, though.
No.
That's stress. Babe.
Thank you, babe.
Thank you for noticing your stress. Okay, the Bachelor Shrekette Party. Yeah, that's what it's called.
And the Netflix has Shrek.
Yeah, I don't know how much will be in front of a TV, but I'll mention it.
Okay.
First, the day of departure. On the way, we stop at a winery for a tasting. It's real high class.
Okay.
And then we get to the beach, which is where we're gonna camp. So there'll be like some hiking and bonfire stuff and frisbee and all that jazz. And then the next day, the full day, is when we leave and we split the groups. So we are stopping at some coffee place, another winery, maybe some kind of like indoor, I don't know what you call it, like activity park.
When you went to Florida, I'm surprised y'all didn't go to the winery again the day after.
I'm of the belief, well, not belief, but like, I don't need to do things multiple times.
Okay.
When I'm on a time crunch. Even if it was good, I'm like, that was a good time. What else can we do?
I think it's because they had something else in the morning. I think we got there too late. But they had
Did we try again? I don't remember that.
No.
I don't remember trying again.
No, just the ones.
Because we just went to the beach again. That was the day we left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to the winery on the day we have to drive back, not to. No. Anyway, it's like rope course or zip line or something. So I have to wear something that can be active, which I was not anticipating.
Oh, okay.
Lunch, check in at hotel, maybe hot tub if there's time. And then we meet at the tiki bar for dinner and maybe something after if we feel like it.
Okay.
And then the day we leave, breakfast, maybe some coffee somewhere, go back, and then we're going to go to the sushi place that's right above their They're right below their apartment.
Oh, okay.
Get back for dinner. So, yippee. You have mountains? No. I mean, it's called the Dunes. So there's like some bluffs, I guess. Definitely not mountains, though.
All right. Okay.
Or like trails.
Trails in the sky?
Trails on the ground,
Trails on the ground.
actually.
Dang. Okay. All right. Trails mentioned? Trails mentioned?
Nah. You guys, go outside.
I will be this Saturday.
Good.
And Sleeper was talking about touching grass the other day. I was like, oh, Sunday or something. Waiting for some reservation he didn't do.
I don't know.
I forget. Snake finished reading and carefully returned the card to his pocket.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors. Teams can't add or subtract
who's
people
who?
after they're scanned in.
Snake, I think, is the white-haired guy. Junpei is Junpei.
No, it's Santa. Snake's
Santa?
the blind one.
Oh, dang it. Well, right, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Snake, yeah, because last we ended up with Snake reading something in Braille, saying with more
The
information.
reds, deads, and bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner. Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
In defiance of Zero's suggestion, both Santa and Seven put fingers down their throats and began to gag. Oh. The rest stiffened, some touched their stomachs, some simply stared at their bracelets.
With his bombs inside them?
In the bracelets. No. No, yeah, it is inside them. It was fed to them.
Okay.
And the only
Tiny bomb.
the bracelet is what activates the bomb. And they can only take
Okay.
they can only deactivate the bracelet is if A, their heart stops to beat, or B, they leave the area. Junpei gingerly touched the stomach.
There's a bomb inside me.
The thought of it made him
he's
queasy.
a robot.
His stomach felt oddly hollow and his legs were weak.
What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea?
Lover! Junpei looked over at the
All right.
others.
I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero?
I feel like Snake would know Zero since he's blind. All right, I should probably mention fun fact. I said I'd mention last time, and then that's fine. Please go ahead. Oh, Laffy was asking me how long it took me to fight a couple bosses in Bloodborne, and I was like, oh, it took me like 1 try or 3 tries, and he was like, oh, really?
Braggadocious.
He was like, oh, how long did it take you to fight Marie? And I was like, oh, like 2 tries. It wasn't that bad. He was like, oh, it took me like all day to beat her. And I was like, oh, okay.
Why are you acting surprised?
I don't know, it
You're the
didn't seem
king
that
of the
bad.
humble brag.
And I'm still shocked that Marie only took you 1 try. It took me 2. I think I almost killed her first try, and then I had to. Then I had the data. I'll wait a minute and tell you the 99 thing for a couple of minutes. Okay. They were all silent, each person waiting to hear what the others would say. Finally, Santa spoke.
Actually, I
Actually?
saw him. I saw Zero. on the
Finally,
ground.
Santa spoke.
I didn't see his face though.
Oh, we never count the first try unless you win. Oh, okay.
Son of a
True.
bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask. What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something.
Said it was Santa who looked surprised. There was a moment of silence, and then everyone spoke at once.
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though. That mask, it was really scary.
Huh? Oh, so all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us
I like
passed
when
out.
Nonary Game is needlessly cagey and cryptic. Usually my favorite thing.
We woke up to find
Yeah, so
ourselves
you
on
never know
D-deck
who's
in a
hiding
room
something.
with a 3-level bunk bed.
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Only 7 stories seem to lack the detail of the others.
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
me too.
That was all he said.
Totally.
It occurred to Junpei at the time that it sounded somewhat strange, but he didn't press the issue.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
He hadn't done
Is
so
it?
because there was something that struck him as even stranger.
So, I have a question.
That was the mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover.
Snake and Clover. You were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together.
Junpei looked at them thoughtfully.
So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
It was Clover that answered. Clearly she felt she had nothing to hide.
We're siblings.
Oh,
Siblings?
Wait, who?
Yes.
these two? Clover and Snake.
Snake? Okay.
Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means
Cheating.
I'm his little sister. That really so hard to understand?
Yeah. That is how genetics work.
Junpei was taken aback. The others seemed just surprised.
She is correct, of course.
Why are they talking like that?
He laid his
She
hand
is
on
correct.
Clover's shoulder. Maybe they had a line
They're fake.
budget.
That is not
Are
for
you,
real.
Surprised?
Ain't no
Sprite
way.
Is so. What you doing? Yeah.
Well, yeah, but why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Oh yeah, I
Snake
guess that's
pointed
fair.
at Junpei and June. Ooh,
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
oh, Hannah, you're gonna love Uchikoshi writing. It is needlessly esoteric.
You went to school together?
Love.
Oh, we were playing Fire Emblem Fates yesterday. Someone mentioned there was one person in the game that you could same-sex marriage.
Well, it's
and
like
that was-
one per gender per route. So you
Oh,
get
that's
one
cool.
boy and girl. I mean, cool. I'm not gonna give him a pat on the back for the most bare minimum. I guess it's an upgrade, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like, why are we locking it at all? It doesn't make any difference. But yeah, you get a very select gay pair or option.
June glanced at Junpei, uncomfortable with
Hold
the
on.
sudden attention.
Maybe it is only like 2. There's not really that much.
How dare you try and get
I have to read it.
sleep medication? I'm gonna cancel you. Who, me?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I do have like little a
No
gummy
sigh.
to help me fall asleep.
K-pop. Oh yes.
Junpei felt somewhat nervous as well and tried to scratch his head as casually as possible.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
Yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
Is he like a undercover detective? 7? Maybe.
They're all undercover. Somethings.
Junpei. June. Does any of this ring a bell?
Huh, ring a bell.
Just like the Tales of Vesperia opening.
Ring a bell?
They looked at one another, and like it was staged, they both tilted their neck at the same time.
Perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this
Son?
and set
Went?
up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
Yeah.
Well, we can't be sure of that.
Where's
To
the
me,
fish
this
go on
seems
it?
as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
Ring a bell, like the character from Bravely Default. I do want to play when I get a Switch 2, I'll buy Bravely Default. Burning Sun, school.
What sort of organization?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group. Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment. I mean, come on! A
Watch your
guy's dead!
profanity.
The word dead hung in the air, heavy and ominous. The room went quiet again.
I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this. If this was
Whoa,
all
whoa,
one guy,
whoa, whoa.
then he's got some serious issues.
This is an adult game.
Yeah. Even with the specter of death hanging over them, their discussions continued for some time.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
Weenie Hut
What should we
Nonary.
do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
Santa threw up his hands, his voice with
Me
filled with
when you play
irritation.
code.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Talking won't solve anything. It can't help us find our way out of here. You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour.
What about
and a half
Burning
of
Sun?
our 9 hours.
Everyone there was already on the edge of panic. What Santa told them only made the feelings more intense. No one was willing to argue at this time.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around.
But,
knowing we
but
gotta
Santa,
jump
the
when
category is
zero
just
says
chatting.
jump.
Don't worry, it's not.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
June looked toward the numbered doors.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait,
Lotus looked
I'm
terrified.
telling you now, there is no
Dang,
way
I
in
forgot
hell
on all
that
the
I'm going
buttons.
into door 5.
Okay, so splitting up will be a branching path. But then they all lead to the same branch, it looks like. Which makes sense. But then we get the triple. And only the ones on the right link up. Which is interesting. So you can, I guess, no, I don't guess, I don't know. But I
You
guess
don't need to
could
figure it out.
go here to there. No.
That is the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
If I just threw blades of grass at you, would it be like hitting you with the razor leaf? I don't think so.
How fast can you throw them?
If you give it like 3 more minutes, it'll be obvious where and why this. Yeah.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
He shook his head sadly.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey, man.
Aw,
These sparks
Santa.
shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him, you got another thing coming.
That was the last
What
straw.
the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going? Yeah. So, doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
There was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone though.
Faber's allergies would just mess him up. I don't know. Oh, me? No, I mean, I still cut the grass. I get like itchy and a little red, but
Anyone else willing to come?
it's not
with
like
me?
I fall on the ground and start coughing up blood.
No.
There was another long silence. This time Snake was the one to break it.
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry.
I would say you have a
You'll be fine.
intolerance.
We may part now.
I mean,
I guess allergies can be
and
minor.
meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer. If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do.
He stepped
If I
forward.
join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root will be 5.
Lactose except grass? What? You be drinking grass milk or something? Sleeper? Yeah, I mean, erupting in a rash is definitely allergy territory.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
Maybe it's something that's just in your
Works
area.
perfectly.
Yeah.
The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait, what about the other 4? What's their digital root gonna be?
Trippy did a quick mental calculation.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me, our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5.
So that's 14, 17, 22, 4.
8365. What would our digital route be?
Oh, actually,
I
let me do
forgot
it
there's
again.
math in this.
Yeah, that's 11. That's like 18, 11, 17. Yeah, 22. 22. It should be 4.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22.
Stop!
So, the digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
You're pretty well determined.
Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and
I'd
me
be scared if there was
will
like
go through
another
door
door number in there and you couldn't hit the digital route.
4. Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the ninth man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that.
Junpei was torn.
Should I stay silent and go through door 4, or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
As he turned his options over and over in his mind, Ace spoke up.
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go?
He began to walk toward door number 5.
I'm going through door 5.
Clover and Snake followed with 7 a short distance behind.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
What do you think, Hannah? Should we go through the bloody room where the guy exploded, or should we go to the other room that hasn't been explored yet?
How much did we get from the bloody room? Like, what have we understood? I mean, I would do that.
The bloody one? Okay.
I think.
All right.
Is there any reason not to do that?
I'm pretty sure I'd go back and do the other route, but
like, I want to see, like, you gotta investigate what you're up against. It's my instinct.
Door number 5.
Hey, wait.
Junpei's cry echoed across the room. The 4 people walking toward the door stopped, turned back toward
I
him.
want to go through door 5 too.
The words were scarcely out of his mouth when June spoke up.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
There's a hallway and a dead guy who exploded. That's really all there is as far as Junpei. Yeah. He turned around to look at her.
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Oh, brother.
Well, you know what's in there, don't you?
I can't subject you to that. You're a girl.
June opened her mouth as if to say something, but instead closed it again and looked at the floor. Junpei felt an ache in his chest, her clear distress, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Junpei turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions.
Please, let me go into door 5.
7 scratched his head and looked at the young man.
Now we're right back where we started. You know that?
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us.
Snake turned to Ace.
Please, take good care of Clover.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
I don't trust you, Ace. 1 + 4 = 5.
Don't go away.
You need to listen to me, Clover. Go to door 4 with the others.
No.
Don't be so selfish.
Oh my gosh.
Snake's tone was harsh.
Not the time.
Why?
Tears welled up in Clover's eyes. She bit her lip and did her best to fight them off.
Girl. I mean, I
Snake's
guess this is life or death.
Snake's expression softened and put his arms around Clover. He held her close and whispered into her ear.
You'll be fine. Just relax.
Oop. Looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei didn't hear them.
What did he tell her?
He couldn't help but wonder what the other man had said. Snake pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind and inquiring.
Okay. I understand.
Her voice was barely audible, but from where Junpei stood, Before long, new teams were
Let's
assembled.
make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5 are me, 7, and Snake. 7 plus 2 plus 5 equals 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4 is 5. And those going to door 4 are Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 22.
This is too much.
And the digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2, 4. We're okay with this.
This feels like a thinly veiled educational game.
Yeah.
Like math games for kids. Man was walking behind some fans and took a photo like, look at these guys. No, that's hilarious. Of course, Korea is really strict about like it's an actual law that you can't take pictures of strangers.
I told you.
If some show up, you have to like blur them out. So like, I mean, I don't care because I'm American and that's funny, but
the screen of red showed 3
lever's all that's
asterisks.
left. Okay. All right then. Let's go.
Junpei glanced around one last time, his hand resting on the lever of the red.
Okay. Please be careful.
Concern was written plainly across her face. Junpei looked at her in the eye and gave what he hoped was a reassuring nod. He pulled the lever. Ka-chunk! With the sharp clack of a lock releasing, the door swung open.
And it's open.
Ahead of them, in the small hallway, were the pitiful remains of the ninth man. Speaking of Kronk, the voice actor for him, I think he's playing the horse guy in Zootopia 2.
Who? Kronk?
The voice actor for Kronk. I forget.
Who's he playing?
The horse mayor guy in Zootopia 2.
Oh, I didn't know what you were saying.
Yeah.
That was the ninth man.
I mean, I guess that doesn't surprise me.
For a moment, Junpei froze. Trying as he might, his eyes would not leave the corpse and his feet would not leave the floor. 7-2 seemed paralyzed. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. Well, he's blind, so he can't see. Walked calmly down the bloody hallway and only stopped when he realized his companions were not following.
How can you... Well, do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was at most slightly cocked toward one shoulder.
Sorry.
Let's go.
What do you mean? He almost... Imagine the door closes and he's like, huh? Turns back. Junpei and Seven looked at one another and nodded and threw themselves through the door. Maybe? As they did, a cold tone sounded from left wrist of all 3 men. Seven and Junpei looked down at the bracelets on both of them and on Snake. A red skull had flickered to life.
The countdown started.
He had scarcely processed his formation when... With a metallic slam, numbered door behind them swung shut.
The door!
There's no turning back now. And if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead?
The fear in Underseen Seven's face reflected what all 3 of them felt.
How the hell should I know?
Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, I get it.
Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead. He found it easily enough. It was on the wall next to the closed door labeled 5.
Right here.
As he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand. The other 2 scrambled to follow suit. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down.
Well, it looks like it stopped.
As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
A muscle stood out in Seven's neck, and the corner of his mouth were twitching.
Jumpy, are you all right? Are you guys okay?
We have to hear everybody's side because writing. I mean, better than Legend of Heroes, where it's like, are you okay, Reen? You're fine, right, Reen? Reen! 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 Speaking of Reen, I just found out today. I think my boss sold the building where we work at.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was like, but I don't know. Boss was kind of sketchy. So lately, he's not.
Lately?
Yeah, I mean, he's been like non-communicative.
Yeah.
We kind of just found out from like a listing online. I was like, oh, it's been sold.
That's more than sketchy.
I do only prefer this to riding around rain shores. Yes.
Anything.
I could hear anxious voices muffled, but distinct from the other side of the door.
Yeah, we're fine. The detonators have been deactivated.
I heard relief sighs, and even though the door the three men could feel the tension disperse.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay. Sure thing.
And they're gone.
I heard footsteps moving away, and before long, they were alone again.
Wow.
Junpei looked around.
Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
The hallway ended roughly 20 or 30 feet from where they stood.
Maybe this wall can be moved. Or not. It's not budging.
How do I save again? Oh, easy.
Hey, there's a door over there.
To the left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. In the middle of it was a plaque that read First Class.
First class cabin, huh?
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we? All right then, let's go.
Yeah.
Without hesitation, Snake opened the door and stepped inside. Seven followed closely behind him. Junpei moved to follow them as well. Why is the blind man leading us?
Oh.
He stopped just short of the threshold and looked back, not knowing why.
I don't want to look, but...
Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. He tried to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind.
Oh, it's so horrible.
Now is probably a great time to mention that early in development, Junpei did in fact have a number-related alias. And so did the ninth man. Interesting. I wonder why they got rid of it. I also get used to this song. You'll hear it a lot. Oh, okay. What had once been a man's internal organs now looked like so much vomit. As though something had chewed up and spit out the better part of his torso. It was hideous, but worse still, it was cruel. It was hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. The black pool of thick blood, the lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor, the awkward, twisted angle of the shredded intestines, the head of the wrenched to some grotesque, unnatural position.
He'd been wearing these.
Oh, can we take his watch? The man's glasses lay next to his head. The lenses were cracked and the frame bent and distorted. And next to the glasses lay a bracelet, the number 9, still displayed on its face.
The bracelet's off. Oh wait, Zero did say.
And everyone knows Junpei's name. Yeah.
The bracelet comes off when you're dead. Oh, but what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? Oh, just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human.
Suddenly, Junpei felt his stomach convulse and a knot of muscle gripped his throat.
Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Yeah, you sound like it, and it's grossing me out a lot.
He clapped his hands over his mouth and ran to the first class cabin. Where didn't we go to this room to investigate the dead body?
Dude, you need to get a grip.
The atmosphere changed immediately. The room was gorgeous, and despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear.
Where did they...
He looked around. Seven and Snake were nowhere to be seen. There were 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on the right and went through.
Through here?
On the other side of the door was a short hallway. He jogged down the hallway, opened the door at the other end, and peeked through. There they were, to his right, busy examining something. Isn't that hilarious that he immediately loses his lunch over the idea in spite of his surely... No, I need to... Yeah.
What's up?
Which he didn't. I'm surprised nobody picked up the watch. I feel like somebody should have, just in case they could use the number.
But it's based on your hands, so like, can you use it?
I don't know. He stepped through the door and walked toward them. No one... I don't know.
And check this out.
I guess, why not? But it's also gross.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door...
Yes, we won't be going anywhere.
Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around the room.
This looks like a bedroom.
Yeah.
Then the other room is probably a living room. Or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
All right, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
It's puzzle time? Seek a way out. Oh, okay. So there's the living room. There's 2 closets. A toilet. Or I guess a bathroom and a washroom. Or I don't know.
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay. See, I'm not moving my controller. It's going up by itself.
That's bad.
I just got
Why
this
are your
controller
controllers
too.
adrift?
I don't know.
What are you doing to them?
I guess I'm just going up all the time. Junpei's alias was going to be 10, the Japanese word for hand, for 5 fingers on a hand. The 9th man's alias was having hato, the Japanese word for pigeon, because of how they coo, which sounds like the number 9, also in Japanese. A way of widening the dead zone, or maybe download the DS4 and alter your dead zone. Wait, what? Does this game have a way of widening your... What's a dead zone? Well, my desk feels kind of fancy. A small round chair. Round chair looks like it probably goes.
10 isn't the word for hand, it's te. But yeah,
So this is the lock thing. It's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? Looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device will sense it and unlock. Got it. So we got to get something sound related. Right with the canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. True, you don't see too many of these days. I can see the details, obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover's so fond of. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed? Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Junpei, judge her by appearances, will you?
You're rude.
Well, you should not. Man, this makes me miss my own bed and sleep. There's something on it. Pick it up. Score plate A. Okay. See, this feels like glass, or a rectangular plate of glass. There's something running on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Oh, I'm guessing you're gonna have to layer them on top of each other. And then play whatever. Just A's? Yeah, that's it. Kind of weird, huh?
Pick me up? What's that?
Took Junpei by surprise. Nate usually so cooks. Bless you. Suddenly began to move. He stared about the room almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought not staring. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake's clearly attempting to do something. At least Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity.
Diabolical.
Yeah.
What's wrong? You got weird all of
That's a Pretty Little Liars shenanigan.
Snake waited a moment before answering.
I heard something strange.
Something strange?
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't
Oh,
seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my
That's
auditory
sarcastic.
senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans. I notice even the slightest of noises.
Humans? What are you?
Tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away.
No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by
Don't
listening
be
to the sound of
silly.
the footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately. So that was...
Yes, I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you.
I can hear your
And
heartbeat
should someone attempt to
right
start a fight
now.
with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
Oh, really?
Okay, Daredevil. He was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. Stared at Snake, skeptical.
You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try? I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's
Said, I don't
resume
want
our
to beat up a
search, shall we?
blind man.
The dozen is the part of the controller that it considers not moving. Oh. I don't think so. I remember, I think I bought a new controller around Cold Steel 2 or 3 because I was noticing it happening with both of my controllers. And I was like, okay, I'll trade in both of my controllers and buy a new controller so not to spend a whole lot. I'll talk to you about ideas for later. Okay. You're playing on console, yeah, never mind. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Anything at the top?
I got another joke for you.
Oh, yeah?
So it's Holt talking again. He's like, Nora runs the general store while I clean up. It's like I was made for her. MAID.
Oh.
That's so you coded.
Yeah?
Doing my dishes.
Always try.
Oh, you do?
Anybody's dishes. Any dish, I see.
I know, you're crazy. Which is good for me.
But I'll check. Oh, thank you, Dai. Oh, yes, you know that sort of thing is known as a vanity. I think Sleeper told me to put something on the controller to get rid of drift. It was something, but I was like, or buy a controller that has something on it. But
I was told to do something, but I don't know what that something is, so.
ah, yes, you know, that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Are you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you can say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't it strike you as a terribly sad? How do you know what's in the room, sir? Yep, totally empty. Interesting.
What do you mean where the N is used? It's
What's
just a
this?
letter. It's the only consonant.
This isn't the score. I've been looking into where particles used in Japanese because I thought that they use 10 instead of 10. We'll continue looking into it. But yeah, not so. As an example, child delivery has an option. It's setting it to alter how wide your dead zone is in case of. Oh.
It's just a play on words. Like, I guess 9 could be read as ku sometimes, but usually it's read as cute. So it's just like a sounds similar enough to make the joke kind of thing.
Is this a map of the ship? A map? There's a map of the ship here? Yeah. Then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay.
Okay.
Is that possible to use the map screen? I don't wanna. The map screen
Okay,
only used during the story
anytime?
sections, while on the map.
I never heard. I think that's just a preference to like sound cuter or something. Like that's not actual grammar.
something wrong. It's kind of hard to see the notes. Maybe if I put something under them. The background for the notes.
I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Like in Kansai, girls say uchi to refer to themselves instead of like watashi, because it sounds cute.
Let's go to this room first. So let's go to the right one. A safe. What's in here? Another sheet. Ah, yes. Yes. Well, this feels like glass. A rectangle of glass. It's transparent, I assume? I can feel something printed on the surface. What is it? It's got music with some cereals on it. Another suitcase. There's nothing inside. I can tell by the weight, and it makes no noise when shaken. Okay. The safe is locked. It's one of those dial locks. Doesn't even have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Did you find anything, 7? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. Y'all are useless. Maybe no idea as of yet. Okay. It's a light switch. Nothing happens when I press it.
But it's used in like actual words. Like
There's
normally.
a plug at the end of this chain. Let's see if I can pull it out. Whoa, hold up. I was just thinking we might be able to use the water. Use the water? Okay, never mind.
What's special about September 2nd?
Nope, doesn't look like there's anything there. Oh, 60. Any water? Anything coming out? You got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything. Okay, so there's nothing in here, it looks like. It's a toilet. There doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank. There's some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing that looks suspicious. Interesting. I got it. You're gonna use this vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. We just gotta fill this thing with water. What? What are you talking about? Oh man, you don't get it? Just grab that vase and take a look around. You'll figure it out soon enough. Got a vase? Okay, I found out, but I'm still looking into it. Plain past the form of conjugation.
I don't think that's right, because mitai is, even if you said it mitain, that's present. If you want past tense, then you need the top at the end.
It's the letter score on the front of it. Score, that must be musical score. That's true, the score we just found was probably in here. At least at some point. This couch looks big enough for 3 people. Looks perfect for me. What? Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. The couch looks a lot more elegant. Hey, there's something you weren't saying? Never mind. How would you say that? Oh, there's an iron grate in the front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. Okay, I know. I see what I need to do. Oh, wrong. It's fine. Another musical sheet. Looks like there's something inside the cabinet. It's a rectangular piece of glass. You can see right through it. There's a couple of G notes written on it. I wonder what that means. Well, shoot, looks like there's nothing in it. Okay.
Can you send your source? Your research?
You think maybe we could use it for something? Oh, yeah, I thought I saw the vase. Bath is full of gross, cloudy water. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard to fill this vase up. No, what are you doing over there? Only one thing to do now that you got the thing full of water. Come on, what are you waiting for? They're really babying me through this game. All right, time to put this fire out. About time, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go. Ha, good job. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance. All right, I'll just pull this out now. I don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. Score plate. Ceramic plate of some kind. It looks like it's a blank sheet of music.
So you could change meter to? Yeah, I know. Mitai for I hope to do something. So Mitine. Past particle hoping to see.
7 cried out,
But
and
that would be
said with his balance
Mitakata.
lost.
No, that would be I did see.
Throughout his
But
hands,
I still don't think you do the Like doesn't have any grammatical significance. You would say mitakata.
he threw out his hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed and looked startled.
Hey, Seven. What the hell was that? Are you all right?
Yeah, but I just want to know what the source is that you're getting it from, because I've never heard this grammar before.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
Seven rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow and then shook his head as if to clear
What
it.
the hell is wrong with me? First memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss?
Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs.
Lingo dear? I think that's
I told them I couldn't remember a damn
people
thing from before
submit
I woke up.
things.
Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
Why are you an amnesiac?
If I
You can't
knew
just
that,
ask
I
people
wouldn't
that.
really be one, would I?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven.
Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you
Nope.
look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be like upset,
Bro.
or confused, or something?
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck, but that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
But that's it?
That's it. All right, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
So he was lying about remembering about the guy with the mask since he has amnesia and only remembers from when he was in the D-Deck. So he could be lying about his amnesia too. Seven gave Junpei a look.
Everyone.
The younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to
How
walk
are you
away.
fine with something like that?
Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurance is very reassuring. Yeah, that's the exact lie for that. Yeah, how does someone deal with being amnesiac? I wouldn't know since I've never been an amnesiac.
What's it over here?
Some sort of antique desk makes sense though. I guess this whole room's full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all that stuff in here. Hey Junpei, where are you going? Did we come out of that door? No point going back there. All that's out there are locked number doors and a dead body. Or what's left of it. Yeah. Okay, I think I have everything I need. I'm assuming I have to use the score plate, so... Music stand, might as well put the music I found on it. I'll put the ceramic plate on the bottom. And the glass plates on too. Wait a minute. What's wrong? Well, I put them all on top of each other, but they look odd. Doesn't really look like a song. Now luckily we haven't found them all. We need to find more glass plates. Dang it. Okay, yeah, I'm missing a number. I need to get a number from somewhere. An iron plate nailed to it. Okay, that's nothing. I'm going to open it unless we know the right numbers. So won't even let me. This is all I have. Oh right, now that we used the water, we should be able to empty it out.
Okay.
So plug on the end of the chain. All right, why don't we just drain the water? Yeah, good plan. All right, where's the thing? A good tug gotta be enough to get it out, huh? There's a plate sitting at the bottom of the bathtub. Score plate D. Random plate of glass. Sheet music with a couple of D notes on it. So now we have C, D, G, and A. Interesting. Nothing in the bathtub anymore. Nothing in the sink still. Okay. And we lost the vase. And then, all right, good. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Ruby, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I'm unable to see. I'm sure I didn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what they might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Do you understand? Yeah, alright, let's give this a shot. What the heck? I have to remember this. Oh, brother, there's no way. Okay, so it starts with... Okay, I'm seeing a different thing, but let me keep reading. This puzzle messed me up because I can read a sheet music and these note placements are wrong. So very wrong. I'm seeing a different Ding Dong Bing Bong from Danganronpa. That took. I remember I was playing Eternal Sonata and it had something like this. And every time I figured it out, I got to the next door and it got even longer. And I was like, I was baffled. I was playing alongside a friend and they were getting it because they've already played the game several times. And I was like, okay. And they didn't know it, but after you fail like 30 times, I think it just passes you. And they were like, oh, I didn't know that could happen. And I was like, well, now you know. And we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei. Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. I wonder what was in the locked number. Good plan. Stand. Bow. Be seated. Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Yeah, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? I would imagine what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero most certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Westminster. The palace in London that plays host these days to the House of Parliament. You've heard of the Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London. The capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Oh, brother. Oh, baby, I'm in love.
Wrong emotion.
All right, let's go. You found it. Thank you. I had to think real hard in that puzzle. Not even a puzzle, just the memory game. You came out of the door and into a long straight hallway.
Another hallway? Hmm?
Junpei, we have a map. He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him.
That should do it.
Sentinel was bent over, apparently doing something to the door.
What's he up to?
Junpei had spoke more or less to himself, but apparently Seven had heard anyway. The larger man stood up and turned to Junpei.
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Ah, why would you want to come back here?
Snake was a reasonable one. Seven thought about it for a moment before he answered.
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Without waiting for an answer, Seven started off down the hallway.
Well then.
Snake shrugged, sighed, and quietly followed Seven. That's a lie, Junpei thought to himself.
Can't say I could ever imagine Seven playing the piano. He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess. But why would he want to leave the door unlocked then? I have no clue.
Hey, wait for me.
Yeah, there was still that safe in there that we couldn't open. Junpei frowned, looked one last look at the door, and then walked away toward his companions. Getting used to characters randomly holding you hostage with trivia that tunneled into even more niche tangents. Ooh. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area.
Whoa, a metal grate?
A large metal grate, like the door of a jail, divided in half.
Why is this thing?
They shook it for a while, but as they had expected, it did not move.
Figures.
He's made of rubber. How did that happen?
Are those elevators over there?
Keep on watching videos where Luffy should not have defeated certain two characters in the before the time skip. No reason why he should have beat them.
Have I seen them yet?
Yeah.
Can we say?
Yeah. Crocodile
Spoiler.
and
Oh.
Enel.
Who?
The thunder god from Skype here.
Eminem.
Eminem. Yeah, no reason Luffy should have been able to beat them. Even if they had a apparent weakness. Try every character in East Blue. I mean, Buggy. I don't know about Buggy. Or Michael Jackson and the Cat Pirates.
They felt crazy at the time.
Right, it makes sense, but if you think about it, Eminem could have easily strong enough to defeat anybody else, even after time skip, with how strong his electric powers are. And how advanced his observation or whatever, yeah, hockey is crazy. I don't know. You mean to tell me that the guy with observation didn't beat Luffy? Like, advanced as well. It was crazy. Well, maybe not advanced. It was advanced because of his devil fruit. But anyways.
No way to know if
I don't remember.
not from here.
Oh, there's a door just to the left of this grate.
Unfortunately, however, it was locked and refused to open.
Sounds like it's locked.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, Buggy nuts. Oh.
Stairs leading down.
They're blocked by the grate, though.
I love Buggy. Right now we're in Impel Down, and we're seeing Mr. 3 again. Buggy. What's his name? Frankie's voice actor.
Bon Clay?
Bon Clay.
But this here seems
Forgot your favorite character.
So
Not favorite, but
Nah, I think it's locked too. Look.
The center of the door was a small keyhole. Next to the keyhole, a small symbol had been carved into the metal.
What's this mark? The female symbol.
the symbol of females. He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Snake naturally was somewhat more sure. Dang it, we're all men.
Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the
the
large
female symbol.
It's actually explained in universe that Arlong hadn't seriously fought anyone in years by the time Luffy squared up with him. Yeah.
They reference many of the solar bodies. Oh, that's right.
We've had an astrology. Someone's an astrology girly here.
Yeah. And none of us are. It's the one with the, like, does she have hoop earrings? I think.
Is she?
Or was it our friend? I can't remember which one was the
I'm
astrology.
not the person who set this place up.
Oh.
The sun. Saturn.
Saturn.
So, as you can see, that one is likely
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
So I assume.
Doy. Sent a pack of boys in here?
7.
Bro.
I keep on saying 7, and I'm reminded of that new TikTok thing where it's like 6'7". Still don't know what it means.
I think you gotta delete.
My sister's the one that brought it up. I never heard of it until she said it.
That's because she's a young person on social media.
And then she called me Unk, and I was like, all right. They had been discussing the symbols. Junpei now realized 7 had slipped away. His absence now felt. Snake and
there
Junpei
he
turned
is,
to look
down
for
the
the missing
hallway.
companion. 7 had left them to head down the hallway, extending to the right of the
This way,
stairs.
Snake. Follow me.
Junpei grabbed to lead him in the right direction. And both headed off after 7. Okay.
7, 8, 9.
So as soon as I cannot see it, please remember that I am blind. Right. Before long, the 3 of them stood in front of the door.
I wonder if this door will.
It was a French door.
How about that? It opens.
What makes it French?
It's nationality.
Oh, okay. Junpei tested the door and realized that, unlike so many others that they encountered, it was unlocked. Almost as though he was afraid it would suddenly lock itself. Junpei threw the door open. This looks like RE1 doors. He stepped inside.
Oh, wow.
Why do you say it like that?
Oh, wow.
It took only a moment for Junpei to take in his new
Is
surroundings.
this some kind of casino?
Sure looks like one.
The door briefly plays accordion when you open it and faintly smells. Gem up hell, not too vega. Itois?
That was about on par with Hola, me llamo Hannah.
Really?
Yeah, it was about like that.
Dang.
Yo quiero un quesadilla.
My sister had a quesadilla today with leftover chicken and meat. In Expedition 33, can you wear French clothes? So like the black and white stripes and the beret.
I've seen
wear a baguette. I don't know if it's like Fanta or like
wear a baguette. Come again?
Yeah. Haji me moshte.
Konnichiwa.
Snake was shaking the door. They just come through.
Well, this is troubling.
As Seven and Junpei watched, he threw up his hands in frustration and then kicked the door.
He threw up. He threw up. Ew.
There's no reason to panic,
Even
however.
if that door was open, it's not like we had anywhere to go that way.
So we must find another exit then.
All right, guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now.
It's so funny looking at the main character from Xenosaga 1, the girl, because in every sequel, she looks so different. It's like they decided to, it's like they got a completely different artist.
Maybe.
And have the same characters. I don't know. It's so weird. It looks so realistic in the second game, and then it sort of goes back to the first game-ish, but like in between. Always Jimmy's une baguette. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go quickly now. Spurred the action by Seven's words, Junpei and Snake began to examine the room. another puzzle.
He said Jimmy's.
Jimmy's.
Oh God.
Jamon.
Oh, Casino.
Casino. Shaped like an L. Hey Junpei, isn't that card sitting on the table there? This feeling, it seems to be a playing card. Pick it up. Number 5, Mamba number 5. Time to get some drinks, am I right, fellas? Well, will you look at this? Someone left a bottle of booze here. Don't mind if I do. Well, that hits the spot. Feels like my throat's burning. Dang, you really drank it. We don't even know how long it's been there. Well. Junpei, I found this on the counter. Feels like a playing card. No, I found it. Number 7. Mambo number 7. Hey Junpei, I just found this on the shelf. Playing card. Number 4. 4 spades. That was pretty polished. Doesn't look like there's anything else back there. Okay. One more sip. I don't think so. I'm cutting you off, pal. Interesting. Okay. To the right, to the right. What is this? There's a weird looking thing floating in there. Yeah? Another playing card. Playing on top of the fireplace. Number 6. Because I'm gonna have to move these or something later. I can feel a frame. What sort of painting is it? Clouds, maybe? Clouds. Maybe it's a rabbit? Rabbit? Well, if it's not that, it might be a close-up of some teeth. I guess there's actually nothing there. Just a blank piece of canvas in a frame. I see. How strange. Come on, Junpei. Gonna do some light desk cleaning, make sauce for this shrimp I'm snacking on, make myself a nice drink. Dang, sure, alright. There's firewood in the fireplace. Interesting. Let's look at that later. There's the 4 chairs surrounding. Let's look at the slot machines real quick. Slot machine has a pretty old-fashioned design. It looks like well-maintained and probably still works. So I've got the symbols for heart, spade, and diamond here. Do I have a heart? I don't. Not like a drink. I'm like some. That's good. That's great. That's great. That's perfect. Love that for you. I could go for some juice right now. Suddenly 7 began to speak.
Baccarat. You ever played Junpei?
Junpei shook his head. He'd barely even heard of the game.
No, never.
All right then. How about I explain the rules to you a bit? See, Baccarat is kind of an unusual. You've got the banker and the player. The whole point is that you guess which one's going to win. And whether the banker or the player wins, it all depends on their hands. The way each hand works is different from other games too. See, you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards.
You take the number from the ones place after you add up all the... Okay.
Whoever gets the number closest to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. And that's it. That's the explanation. Got it? Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, details, that sort of stuff. But what I just told you sums up the core of the game pretty well. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9, and the weakest hand is a 0. You just ignore the number in the 10 spot. Do you get it?
Yeah.
He hadn't been asking for it, but 7's explanation Rush thought was helpful.
Maybe half of it. Enough. I got a chance at winning the game if I played now.
However, we have no way of knowing if the puzzle in the Baccarat table makes use of those rules. And if it does, in what manner?
Then I guess we try everything.
Feeling more confident, if only slightly, Junpei approached the Baccarat table. Hey, so I need to make a 9? So to make a 9... What cards do I have? Okay. So I have a 3... Can I make a 19? Actually, I have... let's see. 7... 13... 18, which is 9. So 7, 6, 5. Let's play Baccarat. It's Baccarat table. What the heck would we do? Don't worry about it. It's real simple. So opponent's hand? Oh, there's an 8 in that glass case. And then your opponent number. If that's the case, what 3 cards do you need to get that number? 3 cards? There are a couple of indentations with the white lines around them, right? Those means we gotta put down 3 cards. So, place 3 cards in here to defeat the opponent's 8. That's what I've got to do, I guess. I think so. Something tells me those aren't the only rules. Let's give it a shot. Before I start, I better make sure I've got the rules straight. 3 empty indentations. Okay, I don't need... Alright, I'll give it a try. Alright, if I just put down these 3 cards, yep, open for me. Great, you did it, Junpei. You think it's telling us to take the 8 card? Come on, let's grab it. Alright, let's take this card. Number 8. They won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, okay. Do I just leave the numbers there? Okay. The heck do I do with this? Seems the card is attached to the paddle, and attached very well it seems. If you don't mind, what sort of this card? It's a playing card. Ace of spades, in fact. Here's the card slot. Looks like we need to put a playing card in there. Let's give it a shot. Oh. I'm guessing the ace of spades is number 1, so I'm assuming I would put the 8 in there. And you go. Hey, alright, it opened up. Give the fans your best Ryuki Tenkai. What is that? Alright, it opened up. It seems we have another device to contend with, yes? There are 8 slots in this one. Okay, and how many? 4, 3, 4, 3. Don't I have 8? Oh, I just used 8. I need another card. This machine looks pretty old-fashioned. Like from JJK, I don't think I watch enough JJK to know. Wait, when those two lights turned on, I heard something from the bottom of the fireplace. I heard something down there. Oh. Interesting. Something in the fireplace. Casino bag. There are a whole bunch of coins stuff in the... Look at all these coins. Perhaps these coins will allow us to convince the machines to move. Okay, and by... Interesting. This seems to be a slot machine. There's a slot for coins in the upper left of the face. Perhaps we should put coins we have recently acquired in there. Alright, let's put a coin in the bag in there. What happened? I heard an odd noise. Well, to be honest, I don't know. Press some of the buttons and smack the machine once or twice, but nothing happened. Oh, it looks like the coins got stuck. Oh dear. I don't think this machine's gonna work anymore. Ooh, okay. It's a tough one. But it's tough, if I might add. Hitting these reels just right. The timing, well, it's not easy. I don't believe you need to hit them just right. Huh? Oh. Seven, yes! And I think there's something unlocking in there. Impressive, Junpei. It would appear to be unlocked now. There's something akin to a drawer in the bottom part of this machine, yes? That is a pickup drawer for a dividend. Probably the lock for the drawer got unlocked. Please open it if you would. A key. What is it? Something in there? Yeah, playing card and this. A key with the Venus symbol on it. Oh! Excellent, Junpei. Now we'll be able to open the gate. And we just need to figure out how to get out of this room. Correct. Come on, Junpei, hurry up. And he's off. There's a playing card of Venus and the key, but put the key in my pocket for later. And for the card? What about the next slot machine? Oh, just, okay. And to make a 9, 2, 4, 3. So 4, 7, 8. Yep, that does it. That probably means we gotta make a 9 with these 3 cards, just like what we did over at the Baccarat table. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay. Alright, so I put the cards we had left into the slots. What happened now? Is that... Yes, I did hear something from the exit. Excellent work, Junpei. Wonderful. Seems the exit is unlocked. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Hey, big brain Natsu. You found it. Junpei and his companions ran out of the casino into a large open room. A room, in fact, that they had been once before. The little surprised them there. They already knew what their next step had to be. The iron gate still stood in place, locked tight, blocking the stairway, and right in the center of it.
The keyhole with the Venus symbol. The Venus key should work here.
Wasting no time, he pulled it out and shoved it into the keyhole. Turned it. With the distinctive sound of metal on metal, he felt the lock click open.
It sounds like it did. All right, let's get this thing open.
No problem. Let me help with this one.
Junpei grabbed the handle on the left side and Seven took the handle on the right. Where Junpei signaled, they both pushed and the gate creaked open.
It sounds as though you have opened it. We should be able to reach C deck now, I imagine.
Snake, are you gonna be alright? I mean, the stairs.
Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me. I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
Good to hear. Let's move.
Okay, super blind man. At Seven's word, they leapt onto the stairs and jogged quickly down them. In no time at all, they found themselves on C deck.
Everything looks okay here.
We should check the next deck down, just in case.
When he reached the water, he called back up to Snake and Seven.
Just what I thought. D-deck is completely underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
Looks like my parking garage that one day.
Yeah? Oh, okay. Scary.
This is weird.
Because there was it a leak or?
It just rained really hard, I think.
Okay. The surface of the water below them was, and it was only your apartment place, right? Not your parents'?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Surface of the water below them was flat like a mirror.
I'm just glad the water level hasn't changed much.
Back to the C deck then.
Now, how about we check out what's here?
They began searching around and taking stock of what was on C deck.
There are 2 elevators over there, which means it's probably the same upstairs.
There's a card reader between them. And another weird mark.
Hey, check it out. It's the symbol for Lotus.
What?
Yeah, you check it out.
See?
Check it
It's
out.
the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
What?
Why is that funny?
Yeah, I see it. No 2 ways about it. That was a pretty good one, kid.
Is it?
Seven tells men.
I guess, but I don't.
Seven toused Junpei's hair in what he likely thought to be a friendly manner. Junpei feared his neck might break, even though it was clear Seven had kept his strength in check.
Oh, would you watch it, man? Whoa, that hurts.
I'd be walking
You're
with the
gonna break my
cheese.
neck.
That's the queso. Where'd you get that
What?
from? What is that?
Song.
Oh.
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak. Maybe this'll toughen you up, huh?
If we were looking for a devil, we've got one right here.
Thankfully, Snake interrupted. After Junpei's observation, he'd gone over to examine the card reader.
This is a Mercury symbol. The marks you mistook for horns are
Thank
a stylized
you.
version of the
Somebody's
wings
got a brain around here.
Wings and a staff. So then, she beats you with the staff until you die and go to heaven. Sounds like Lotus, all right.
Seven shook Junpei's head.
Ordinary
even
is better
more
than
vigorously.
2 baddies, 1 Porsche.
And the younger man began to feel as though his brain was being jostled about inside of his skull. I don't know if I like that better or 2 baddies on it. Huh?
7? Oh, that's too much.
A different song.
Oh, my head.
Junpei's
Ordinary.
stomach began turning
All day, every day.
uncomfortably.
Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Unless we can activate this device, I doubt the elevator will function.
In other words, we gotta find a key card with a Mercury symbol
In
on
other words.
So I would assume.
it. Let's forget the elevators for right now.
Dinero que soy yo, yo
How about that
quiero,
hallway
I
we
want
left?
it.
Whoa, there's a bunch of doors.
There's a great many doors lining both sides of the hallway. They seemed to stretch on forever, and all 3 men suddenly felt very small.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these, are we?
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the other side. Let's head back.
To the right of the stairs, another hallway stretched out, reaching deep into the bowels of the ship.
You're right this time.
After a few moments of moving briskly down the hallway, he emerged into an area roughly the same size and shape as the one at the top of the stairs. On this side of the room were 4 French doors.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them up, starting with the closest one there.
Okay, I'm on it.
Junpei nodded and grabbed the closest one to him. He gave it a small tug and felt it move.
It isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Thrilled to have found another unlocked door, he threw it open. And Junpei died. He got shot.
Wow.
Junpei didn't know what to make what he saw.
What?
Oh, there's 3 numbered doors. He simply stood unable to speak. Seven's eyes opened wide and his mouth gaped. After a few long moments, Seven at last managed to speak.
Hey, what is this place? It's so huge and empty.
A massive room stretched out in front of them, more a cavern than a room. Its vastness was oppressive, and it bore down on Seven and Junpei. It was not empty, however, the entire room was filled with lines upon lines of beds. They were simple things, little more than pipe and thin mattresses.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital? The harsh scent in the air is reminiscent of antiseptic solution.
I think so. There are shelves in the center of the room with medicine and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end.
3 of them were emblazoned.
Emblazoned.
I knew I said that wrong. Single-digit numbers made with thick red paint.
The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7.
That's would not make
The
it.
rightmost door
I
is
need a
8.
stream where Hannah explains the knots to every NCT. So what's that?
There's no doubt.
See, we're
They're
off to a
numbered
bad
doors.
start.
Hey,
Hip hop.
why is that door between 3 and 7 blank? Does that mean anything?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yeah, good idea.
3 of them threaded their way through the beds towards the back of the room. Upon reaching them, they proceeded to investigate each door in turn, but to no avail.
I don't like the sound.
Yep, locked. Just like I thought.
Naturally. After all, there are rules to the Nonary game, and to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules. Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
Whoa, check this out.
Suddenly, Seven spoke up, interrupting Snake.
Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase? If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on the little screen, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing.
Right? You think it's broken?
Only one way to find out.
No, nothing.
Junpei and the other put their hands on the panel, but nothing happened. The red refused to change. They tried pulling the lever and still nothing. I'm guessing the other gang is gonna get to this room as well, and then it'll be vacant.
How about the red on door 7?
Guys, y'all, even if you could, y'all don't have a number to open it.
And door 3?
I didn't think all of them would be malfunctioning.
What does it mean?
They've got to be broken. Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy who'd screw around with something like this.
Whoa. Zero's been prepared for everything so far, and you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. This thing ain't working at all.
When Junpei and Seven talked, Snake busied himself with examining the red. After a time, he lowered his hands and spoke.
It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed.
Internal hardware?
That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please.
The bottom?
If you please.
Junpei obliged and bent over to look at the underside of the device.
Huh, there's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
The other 2 reds are the same. Something's been removed from all 3 of them.
I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So I assume.
But why? And who? I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
Just then, they heard the sound of a door opening.
What now?
3 of them turned and saw Akane. Oh, no, Junpei thought it's
June!
She stopped short, surprised to see them, and was very nearly bowed over by the rest of their companions who were coming through the door behind her.
Ace! Santa! Clover!
They all
and
look
Lotus.
traumatized. They all look...
Probably.
Guess everyone's here.
Junpei and Seven were, for the moment, at a loss for words.
What are you guys doing?
Why are you...
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
Bro's about to be a K-pop. Oh, heard that. After a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk, desperate to exchange information. They talked about the rooms they'd been through, and how they ended up in the same place. Of course, none of it was very useful information, but that hardly mattered. They're happy to simply see one another again. Although the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person, each one of them was wearing some manner of smile. Oh, I had already forgotten about the death of the ninth man. Why are you scared, Sleeper? No thought. Junpei perhaps...
Life's scary.
Yeah. Perhaps thoughts of his death were what drove them to smile at one another. Not in a morbid or hateful way, no. The ninth man had died. But they were still alive, and that was something to be happy about. A sort of simple, uncomplicated joy. Junpei thought the joy of being alive. Still alive. He felt sorry for the ninth man. And he'd hardly even know it. But more than anything, Junpei was just happy to be alive. Hey, Nonary Games, pay me for voicing your unvoiced lines. You know, I'll do it for free. Just put me in the game. Just put me in the game, coach.
Don't ever say for free. Always ask for something.
Well, my name would be on the...
No. That's called working for an internship, an unpaid internship.
Yeah.
Ask for stuff.
That's what we know. With that, Junpei finishes an explanation.
Well, this isn't good.
Seeing a TikTok, and I was like, "Oh, you have 4 years. You have a master's in this, 4 years of experience, and you won 8 national awards on this. That's not enough experience." And then the person applying is like, "Not enough experience. This is an unpaid intern position." And they're like, "Yeah,
yes,
and you still don't have enough experience."
If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
What about that big hallway? Maybe there's somewhere in there we might be able to go.
No, there's nothing there. The 5 of us had a quick look. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
You mean all those doors are for hospital rooms?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
Yes.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
It had one of those solar system mark things on it.
It was the Jupiter symbol.
Jupiter.
I wonder what it means.
Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Where's that from?
I don't know.
You know?
Childhood.
Oh, okay. Never heard of it before. Okay. Well, I guess I never really talked
Girls
to
go
anybody.
to college to get more knowledge. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Huh. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Confusion seemed to be the consensus.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
No, not even Snake appeared ready to offer an answer until Seven unexpectedly spoke up.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
Don't you have amnesia? You know quite a lot for being in...
I'm not even amnesia.
Jimmy looked at Seven, shocked both by his knowledge and the apparent identity of their prison. He was not the only one.
Aren't you blind?
Yeah. Seven nodded to Lotus and began to speak.
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships.
Okay.
They looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, but the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down. Just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
Okay, Lotus, you are not helpful. You've been kind of mean since you showed up.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean...
Tim looked around, desperately doing anything to avoid meeting Lotus's piercing stare. He scratched his head for a moment and then gave up. Finally, he opened his mouth.
I don't know.
Lotus sighed and shook her head.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
And almost as if to save Seven from further embarrassment. Oh. A bell began to ring from far away.
A bell?
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway.
Junpei counted each chime carefully.
10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
So it's been 3 hours. So you have 6 hours left?
It's midnight.
That's not good.
And we've still got 6 hours left, right?
Let's get going. We gotta find the
Acting
missing
like
parts
that's a
for
lot
the
of
race.
time.
Yeah.
What do you mean find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room.
They had been examining the room as they
But
talked.
we haven't found anything.
Right.
That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Huh?
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Well, you already checked some of them out before you came here, right?
We each checked a single room, so 5 rooms in total.
All right then, that's 5 rooms we don't have to search. We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Lotus did not seem excited by the prospect. Seven fidgeted nervously before responding.
Maybe.
After some discussion, the 8 of them decided which rooms to begin with and what order they would go. Junpei was chosen to search the rooms on the starboard side, moving from forward to aft.
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes.
Also determined when they would return to report their findings. The next time the clock sounded the time when it did. Oh, so we're going to be searching for an hour? Okay. So we'll have 5 hours left after this.
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah, sounds straightforward enough.
If during the search any of them... Wait, where am I? In the... Oh, I'm still not even in the... Okay. And then after that, there's 3 paths I could take. Dang, there's a lot. Okay. So many endings. I'm assuming there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 endings supposedly. Okay.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If the strategy failed, they returned to discuss their options
If
later.
we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right. Then let's do this.
Details decided they left to begin the search. Out into the hallway, they went into each of the rooms they'd been assigned. However... Oh, alright. From far away, Junpei heard the bell ring. Did so only once. It was 1 a.m.
I better get back to the others.
You should replace every time the door opens with ocelots. He jogged through the entrance of the large hospital room to find 6 other people already there. Uh-oh. 3 people look concerned, other 3 people look annoyed. Ace, Santa, Clover, June, 7, and Lotus. They had gathered in front of the door number 8. Or perhaps, to be accurate, they gathered in front of the red text at the door number 8.
What are they doing over there?
Had one of them found the missing piece?
What happened, guys?
It was June who answered him.
Jumpy, look!
She was pointing at the red. He pushed through the others until he stood in front of it. Oh. Immediately he knew what she had meant.
Vacant.
Junpei sighed.
Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
Junpei wondered why she was hesitating. The others looked confused as June, but kept their mouths shut.
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
They all knew something he didn't, and Junpei wasn't about to leave things that way. Finally, Lotus frowned and spoke.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see.
Junpei looked at the bottom of the red again just to make sure. The slot had been open on the bottom, was now covered with metal.
Right. It's in there. What about the other two?
They're the same.
Let me take a look.
Junpei quickly examined the other two boxes. Oh. Oh, I see why. Okay. Okay. Satisfied they were also repaired, but very confused to return to the others.
All right, I just want to be sure.
I wonder if the true route is impossible to get to unless you do all other routes. I hope so. Or, I don't know how else it would be.
Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
none.
Ace and June nodded silently. Seven raised his hands as if to say, "Not me." Santa just shrugged. Only Clover lowered her head and did nothing.
Wait a minute.
That's what he noticed.
Where's Snake?
Junpei swept his eyes across the room the second time, but Snake was nowhere to be seen.
Does
Oh.
that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe
Well,
he's
he
lost.
guys, he's blind.
Yeah, well, that seems likely.
Oh.
Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
Clover raised her head.
No, that's impossible.
Suddenly she was shouting.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
Clover had started to shake, and the knuckle on her hands had gone away. That the voice of you were back from Bleach? Maybe, possibly. She spun around, but before she did, Junpei noticed tears welling up. I haven't heard his voice.
I'm gonna go look for him.
The words were barely out of her mouth, and when she began to run,
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait.
Junpei cried out to her, but she was too slow. It is you, but oh, it is? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Wait, who? Which one? Which person? Junpei cried out to her, but he was too slow. She kept going, and before anyone else could react, she was gone.
Well, that
Okay.
didn't work.
That makes sense.
Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
No, we're not leaving two people behind. We should go look for them.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some
Thank you
piece of
kindly for the
electronic
hard
junk.
rate
Now
and the
let's waste
stretch,
some more by
Paulette.
looking for a couple of idiots.
And he's Paulette. Oh. Okay.
I need to get to bed.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can have it on.
Okay, yeah. I'll be ending soon.
Okay. Have
Right.
fun.
Thank you. Good night. Hope your
Bye-bye.
night prep goes well and you can sleep fast.
Sure. Good luck. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Junpei and the others nodded to another and took off at a run. In front of the stairs that led to B deck, they decided to split
Let's
up.
split up. All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
Soon only two of them were left. Those two were Junpei and June, who had been a few steps behind the others.
All right. We should go too.
Snake is who's Thomas Lysander? Thomas sounds familiar. I can probably wait 1 second. Thomas Lysander. Oh, okay.
Yes, let's go. But Where should we start?
Let's see.
Oh, didn't have to choose. Back to the hallway with all the rooms. The first class cabin.
Oh, what about the first class cabin on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Seen Chiplucks in this? Oh, is he? Have I seen him yet? Yeah, Santa. Oh, really? I guess I kind of hear it. She was standing in front of the wall. She was staring at the meaningless point on the wall, her eyes blank. What should Junpei do? Talk to her.
Are you alright?
He did his best to sound friendly, but Clover didn't respond.
Look, I know you're really worried, but...
Could think of no word to say that didn't sound hollow and fake. Junpei hesitated. Clover was so consumed by worry and fear that Junpei feared it would crush her. Her actions didn't surprise him. He had suddenly lost her brother, who she seemed to have been very close to. Her voice was thin and barely audible.
Hmm?
I said leave me alone!
Suddenly she was screaming.
So annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else!
Drew was taken aback. Such anger and hate. June's eyes had gone wide with surprise as well.
Why are you still here? Did you hear me? Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright, let's go, June.
Yeah.
He turned and left Clover. Junpei glanced back over his shoulder to see Clover wiping tears from her face. Oh, Clover. Driven home the misery of the situation, but Junpei told himself that getting depressed would get him nowhere but
We
depressed.
need to find Snake, for Clover's sake.
He did his best to push away the misery and depression and force a smile.
Where do you think we should go next? How about the casino?
Let's go take a look.
How about the casino? They turned and headed off down the hallway. They were right at the jog. But they knew it, they were there, so it was Lotus. She was leaning against the wall examining her nails.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
She glanced up at him, unimpressed.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, dang.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Sure.
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8.
Which makes 19, which makes 10, which makes 1.
Our digital root would be 1.
5, 6, 8, 19.
But
Yeah.
there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8.
And the 4 of them could go through the number 8 door.
Wait
But
a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1
That was
plus
simple
2
enough.
plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
This makes me laugh sometimes. This must be a short game.
Yeah.
I don't know because there's multiple. There's so many paths. I'm still. I don't know. I'm still here, and I would have to go all the way down here, possibly even go to another path. I'm assuming this is a bad ending if I take whatever door this is. So I feel like I have to go through the game. I don't know. Yes and no. Routes are pretty short, but you're expecting to play it like 3. You're right. So I think they add up. Like, I don't know. If they were, let's say 5 hours. No, which I've already been playing this game for over 4 hours. Let's say each route was like maybe 8-ish hours. I can see it being kind of hefty. By tonight, you either finish your route by tonight or just to finish your 3rd puzzle room. So yeah, some people don't go through multiple times just because you. Oh, okay. I would like. I don't know. I don't know if you have to complete every route to get the true ending, or if you could just somehow luckily get the true ending on the first try. But I don't know.
The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Your Digimon brain. Lotus stretch to the back of her ear.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate? That's all you have to say?
Well, that's also how it is for AI Somnium files. You couldn't get the true ending until you did all of the routes. Didn't sound, or I think most games are like that. Now that I have an answer and I'm choosing not to confirm or deny. Okay. I'm pretty bothered by what Junpei said, nor did she seem particularly surprised.
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
The moment he said it, Junpei felt a chill run down his spine.
Oh, wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail.
It was true, but how Lotus could remain cavalier about so terrifying a prospect was beyond him.
Really okay?
I think the correct way to play is to play how you want your first go and experiment the second. Yeah, I'm gonna do all routes. I would have done every route for Digimon, but it took so long just to replay the entire game, and it was almost exactly identical. And even the endings were sort of the same.
That's just...
So I was kind of like, I don't know. What is his forehead
Do you think I can
furrowed?
have a moment alone? There are some things I need to think about.
Junpei and Jun turned and began walking away from Lotus.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah.
Junpei's heart felt heavy and his steps sluggish, but he told himself pessimism would get them nowhere.
Well, regardless.
So he forced himself to smile and turned to
Let's just focus
Jun.
on finding Snake for now, okay?
I think Sleeper told me someone was Reen. Sean Chipla? Let me check. No, it isn't. Where is he? Oh no, Santa. Santa is Reen.
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Where should we go next?
What about it? That's it. He's Reen.
Let's go take a look at the first class cabin.
He turned around and took off to the hallway. Is she still there?
No one's here. Maybe we'll have more luck somewhere else. But where? How about the casino?
Oh,
Let's go
okay.
take a look.
I clicked that too fast. It turned going back and forth, wasting time.
Let's try somewhere else. Let's go back downstairs and check out that hallway with all the doors.
Together they ran down the stairs.
Oh,
It It's Ace. Ahead of them, farther down the hallway, spotted
Hey,
Ace.
Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
What should Junpei do?
Let's go.
On to Ace. With Jun and Toe, Junpei jogged to Ace. Hearing their footsteps, he turns to greet them.
Ah, hello there. Snake is... Well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can.
I'm assuming he went
For
to go get
Clover's
the
sake.
number 9 armband.
Right.
Jun's face looked kinda enraptured? What?
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
What?
Why would you say that?
The question seems somehow odd to Junpei.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
Ace looked at him for a moment and then spoke.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't.
How did you mention it?
Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare.
He wasn't sure why, or even if he was seeing what he thought he was, but he could have sworn that Ace's face tightened as he spoke.
At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
At Jun's urging, they left. Found themselves back at the stairs.
About that was... I'll think on it later. Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority.
Junpei did his best to clear his
All right,
mind.
where should we go next? Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
Jun and headed back to the large hospital room.
Hey, wait, that's...
Reen Schwarzer? On their way to the large hospital room, Junpei and Jun noticed Santa standing next to the number 3 door.
Santa?
Junpei paused. What should Junpei do?
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
I don't hear it.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red.
I kind of hear it.
Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
Santa's eyes narrowed as he looked at Jun. She shook her head.
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
I think it was probably Zero.
Why?
Isn't that obvious? He's the guy who set this whole thing up.
You kidding? That's his rival. I don't know.
Don't think that should mean the opposite. Seems to me like that means he didn't do it. I mean, who do you think took that stuff out in the first place?
Probably Zero.
Yeah, exactly. Then why the hell would he put him back in after he'd taken them out himself? It just doesn't make sense. Why do all that work?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So what happened then? Who put that stuff back in the Reds?
Junpei furrowed his brow.
In other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Santa grinned.
Bingo, we have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah,
But why?
no idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah.
Junpei stared at Santa. There was something about him that made Junpei wary. At first, he'd assumed the other man was terribly clever, but Junpei was beginning to think he would need to reevaluate that assessment. When Santa spoke again, his voice was quiet.
Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
With that depressing suggestion, he turned and quietly walked away.
That's that, I guess.
Junpei and Jun looked at one another and smiled awkwardly. I remember where they go to next? I don't know, man. I don't know. Finish searching? Looked everywhere they could think of, but Snake was nowhere to be found.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched.
Lotus looked around at Six frustrated
We
faces.
can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
Ruby couldn't disagree with what she was saying. Snake seemed to have completely disappeared. There was no point to wasting any more time. Others seemed to be having similar thoughts, but they stayed silent. Finally, Seven spoke.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not going to find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's going to go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal.
She walked back and forth across the floor, her heels clicking against the wood. Finally, she stopped.
Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but you've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
Leaving behind 3 people within 2 teams. I wonder if I could have kept on searching. No, not pause. No, because there's. I'm still not even here yet. I wonder if I could have kept on searching. She was right. Not sure. He wasn't quite sure that was true.
2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2, and 1 person is left behind if we split into 3, 3, and 1. I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people.
Chill and play then. Oh.
But if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind?
Just run the numbers. Let's say we go through door 7 with 1, 4, 5, 6. Who's left over?
That would be 3, 7, 8.
What's the digital root for that?
3 plus 7 plus 8 is 18, so add 1, 8, 9.
Exactly. But door 9 isn't here, right? That means 3, 7, 8 won't be going anywhere. That was just an example, of course. There are a lot of different combinations, but the result will always be the same. It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left over can't go through any of the doors. Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time. Anyway, that's how it is. Now, if we can get back to my proposal, we only have to sacrifice 1 person if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
When Seven spoke, his voice was strained.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind?
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
She's not wrong, but her people skills are awful. Yeah.
Whoa, calm down, you 2.
Stand a step between Lotus and June.
What Lotus is trying to say is you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No, that's terrible.
I'm not asking you. Shut up. What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover?
Clover had moved away from the group and was sitting on one of the beds. She's not. Her whole body drooped. Junpei didn't know if she'd heard Lotus' proposal.
Clover.
Lotus walked over to Clover and gently laid a hand on her shoulder.
Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
So a snake gone for. We couldn't find him. Clover slowly lifted her face.
Let's go look for him together, okay? We sacrifice 1 person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me?
Can we check if one of the doors says occupied?
Okay.
Clover nodded once.
The motion carries.
Lotus spun around and walked toward Junpei.
Now, let's start a vote too.
That won't be necessary.
Ace had barely spoken for Lotus's entire speech, and everyone jumped a little. 6 pairs of eyes turned to look at him. He didn't seem to notice or even
I
care.
will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Yeah, Ace, but if you stay, we're all dead. Because without Ace, we can't get to the number 9 door.
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June's voice shook, and she looked around desperately for someone to agree with her. Ace simply looked at her.
I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
Well, you math that far ahead already, huh? Oh no, they mentioned it. I'm not smart. The game itself mentioned it, said it, not me.
I trust you, each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
You know how many combinations that have to, or I don't know. But it did mention that the last door was the number 9 door.
Those doors only go one way.
And with everyone's numbers combined, none of them hit number 9, unless they have Ace.
If we go through them,
You won't be able to return, correct?
But we still don't know why that one door isn't numbered. Maybe once you get through one of the doors, you can go back.
yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time.
Oh, but if there was 3, no, there was 2? Was there 2? Two doors at the beginning. 3 here, making 5. So I'm assuming there'd be another 3 doors? And then 9 being the last door. So I'm assuming there's another pathway we can take after this. And then the final
We've
door.
only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind?
Ace's voice was dignified and without a hint of cruelty or malice. Junpei had no
You
rebuttal.
see, there's no other choice.
Oh my god, I should turn this, I should save and
Then I see
end
we've
stream.
come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Junpei stood frozen by indecision, unable to move. June bit her lip so hard that Junpei feared she would break the skin. Candace stood against the wall, calm and aloof. Seven tore his beanie from his head and turned it over, anxiously in his hands. Only Clover stared at Ace with an expression Junpei was unable to decipher. Lotus's attitude, however, was different from the others.
Let's accept his kind offer then.
She smiled, her eyes bright. Ace answered with a smile of his own.
I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
As he spoke, Ace lowered himself down to the floor next to one of the beds. From somewhere deep in the ship, Junpei suddenly heard the screeching of metal on metal. Yeah, I don't trust him either. He has something going on. He said something and I forget what he said, but his face tightened. It's almost as if the ship was screaming. Wouldn't it really hold until their time limit was up? Already D-Deck was flooded. In the sudden silence, the only sound was the sad metal wail of the ship. Unsurprisingly, it was Lotus who spoke first.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
As if a spell had broken, others began to talk at once.
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
His words sounded hollow and fake.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own.
She spun around and ran toward Ace. He had slumped down next to the bed when June grabbed his arm and pulled.
yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
Then it happened. Ace fell forward, slumped over on the wooden floor, his body folded in half like a boxer at cold.
Ace!
June cried out and dropped to her knees beside him. She put her arms around his neck and did his best to lift him up.
What happened? Ace, say something!
She shook him frantically. His eyes fluttered open.
I'm all right.
His voice was weak and slightly slurred.
How are you all right?
This.
He held out his left arm and slowly opened his hand.
A syringe?
And it was a syringe in a small vial. The vial was empty. It had only recently been emptied. A few drops plugged into the side. The label tapped the side of the container. It read Soparil Beta.
Soparil Beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms, I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a
This is
nap.
hikey how I learned the word soporific, yeah?
I really am very tired.
She knew that wasn't why he's done it. Ace had injected himself with an anesthetic to forestall Junpei and June's attempts to bring him along. If he couldn't move, there was nothing they could do. He injected himself so that they would be forced to leave him behind.
Ace.
Is there something you want to
I feel like he's
say?
faking it.
I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm, so comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace's eyelids drooped further and further, almost as though they were dying.
Ace! Ace!
She shook his shoulder again and again, but this time he didn't respond. Only the gentle rising and falling of his chest told them he was alive. She was relieved to see he was, in fact, still breathing.
Let's get him up on a bed.
Oh, I wonder if this thing will make his heartbeat hit 0? Or close to 0? And he'll be able to deactivate the armlet on him? I don't know. He lifted Ace up the floor and laid him on the bed he'd been leaning against. When Junpei turned around, Lotus gave him a look of pity.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste, right?
Like you even mean that.
And there, that's where I have to call it. It's getting too late. But okay, Ace is asleep. For now. I don't know how he could be conscious to do that, unless it's automatic and doesn't switch back on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm sure here we're gonna have to make our decision. I wonder if anything I could have done before. I don't know if I'll have like 2 options to choose from, or there's something I have to do in the previous door to unlock a 3rd option. I don't know, but we'll find out next week. All right, I hope everyone has a good night. You'll see later. Yeah, we'll see later. All right, everyone. Good night. Bye-bye.